Good afternoon, everybody. Today is January 12, 2020. We restart the Sunday meditation class and Abhidhamma teaching. So today we continue about the Abhidhamma class to discuss about the manifestos, because we already finished chapter 1 about the consciousness. So after understanding various kind of consciousness, we need to continue to study about the manifesta, which is always arising together with the various kind of mind. That's why we need to understand manifestos. So before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today our lecture is manifestos. We say in Pali is Chitasika. Today we explain about the universal manifestos, because there's a various kind of the manifestos. According to the manual of Abhidhamma, the Buddha teaching mentioned there are 52 kinds of manifestos. We need to understand. We need to learn. So today I will discuss about the universal manifestos with the introduction. With the introduction of the manifestos. Okay. So everybody who has mind. So mind always working with the manifestos. Mind cannot do only mind. In our mental, in our life, minds, always working with the various kind of the manifestos. Because you already know that manifest and mind, only mind has one kind of characteristic. Various kind of mind has only one characteristic, is to know the object. There's awareness of an object is the characteristic of mind. So mind can do only one thing, is to know the object. But mind has no feeling, no possession, no belief, various kind of mental activity. There's no various kind of mental activity. Mental activity has done by manifestos, not mind. Yeah. So okay, we today we learn about that one, Chitasika in Pali. Chitasika in Pali, but we translate the manifestos or mental properties. Okay. But today I discuss about the introduction of the manifestos, and I will discuss about universal manifestos. Okay, so Um, when we analyze our body, there are only three things. Every living being has these three things, isn't it? Mind, has a mind, and then we have the various kind of mind, various kind of consciousness. So that consciousness, various kind of consciousness, working with the various kind of manifestors in different intensity. Yeah. So these two things we say mind. We say in Pali is nama. Pali is what we call nama. Nama means mind and manifestors. And then these nama, minds and manifestor, always depend on material, matter. Then one we call rupa. In Pali, rupa. So everybody life has only these three things or two things: nama, rupa, or mind, manifestors, and material. Okay, so that's why today we learn. Already learning is mind is already we learn in chapter 1. Today, chapter 2, manifestors, we need to continue to study. Okay, so in the chapter 1, we already studied 89 or 121 kind of consciousness, isn't it? There are 89 or 121 type of consciousness. With the 52 manifestors arise in variation degree. These 52 manifestors is not always the same working with the mind. Sometimes degree is very high. For example, Ikagada, or we say in Pali, is a concentration. Sometimes the concentration, and normally in our daily life, seeing, hearing, that concentration is not very high degree. But when we practice meditation, so at that time, concentration or ikagata degree or intensity is more higher and higher. That's why the variation in degree. So like this, our minds working with the 52 kind of manifesta arise in varying degree, meaning different intensity of the manifestas. Okay, so how many manifestas? Only 52. We need to understand. So these 52 kind of manifestas we can classify into 4 groups. Number 1 group is a universal manifestus. In Pali, it's a Sabbacitta Sadharana. Number 2 group is there are 6 kind of manifestus. We call it particular manifestus. Particular manifestus in Pali is a Pakenaka. Pakenaka Chittasika. Pakenaka Chittasika, we will discuss this one in detail. Okay, so just here I introduce the name of the manifestus. Second group is a particular manifestus of Pakenaka Chittasika. And then that group has 14 kind of manifest. We call that group is a unwholesome manifest. Okay, unwholesome manifest is akusala chittasika in Pali. And then number 4 group, the last group is a big group. the big one, the biggest one, because of their for 20 to 25 kind of manifestos, we call beautiful manifestos. Or in Pali, we call Sobana Chisasika. So first we need to understand these four groups. Universal manifesto 7, and a particular manifesto 6, and an unwholesome manifesto 14, and beautiful manifesto 25. So altogether we got 52. Okay, 52 kind of manifesto. Okay. Okay, so a little bit more detail, I would like to compare with the name of Pali and Guru, and these 52 manifestos like this here. So 52 stage or manifestos, another classification is only 3 groups. One group is Inya Manya Chisasika. Inya Manya is common to another. We combine, 7 manifestos, Sabachita, Sadharana, Universal Manifesto, plus Pakinaka, particular manifestos. So altogether, these manifestos we call, another name is Inya Manya. Because they can associate with good or bad manifestos. That's why we call Inya Manya. Inya Samana, sorry. Not Inya Manya. sorry. Inya Samana. Not Inya Manya. Inya Manya is, depend on each other. But here is Inya Samana. Inya Samana. Inya means the other. Samana means associate. Yeah. So they can associate this group, this manifesto, these manifestos associate with the sometimes unwholesome manifesto, sometimes wholesome, beautiful manifesto. That's why the name we call Inya Samana. Okay, and then the second group is Akusala Chitasika, unwholesome manifestos, 14 kinds. And then that one is 25 Sovana Chitasika, beautiful manifestos. Okay, so altogether, and 52. So Inya Samana, we can divide it into 2 groups: Sabachita Sadharana, Universal Manifestos 7, and Pakinaka, particular manifesto 6. Okay, and then after that, the unwholesome manifesto, Akusala Chitasika is we don't need to classify, but later we will do that one. Right now here I want to classify Sovana Chitasika. Sovana Chitasika is 25. So we 3 groups divided in not 3 groups, 4 groups, sorry, 4 groups. So the first group is 19 manifesta, Sovana Sadharana. Sadharana meaning is saying the Sabachita Sadharana, like Sadharana means can associate all the time to all beautiful consciousness. They can associate all beautiful consciousness. That consciousness we call Sovana Sadharana Chitasika. They are beautiful. They are included in the beautiful manifesto. Okay. And then The next group is Virati. Virati Chitasika is we call abstinence manifest. Abstinence manifest, we have the three kinds. They associate with the not all beautiful consciousness. They associate some beautiful consciousness. Okay? Sovana Chitta. We call in Pali. Sovana Chitta. Not all. That's why we separate the group. Three Virati, Chitasika, and that group is Appamanya. Appamanya is two kind of Chitasika. So Appamanya means limitless. Limitless manifest. Limitless means that kind of Chitasika object. Take an object. That object could be limitless. That's why we call that manifest Appamanya. We will discuss these two manifest later. Okay. Just right now is we introduce the name of them. Okay. And then the last group is a Panya. Only Panya is only one kind of manifest. Separate. Because a Panya is a very important manifest for us. Without Panya, we cannot understand the truth. To understand the true reality, we need Panya. So Panya associate with beautiful manifest, but not all. Not all. That's why they separate. Panya is also separate, only one. Okay, so right now we understand there are 52 kind of manifests. So the manifests can be classified into three groups: Inya, Samana, Akusala, and Sobana in Pali. In English translation, command to another manifests, unwholesome manifests, and beautiful manifests. Three groups. So Inya Samana, command to another manifests, has two groups, two divided into two. Sabachita Sadharana, universal manifest. Today we study these manifests, universal manifests. Okay, and then six kind of the Pakenaka, particular manifest. So these two manifests, why we need to divide it into these two groups? Because Sabachita Sadhana, universal manifest, can associate all kind of mind. But Pakenaka, particular manifest, just only they associate sometimes some consciousness. They're working with you. Some kind of consciousness, not all the time, not all with all kind of mind. That's why we divide it into two. Okay, that's why. And then unwholesome manifest, 14 kind of unwholesome manifest. When we study them, we need more detail. That one. Right now, no need to divide it into different names. Okay, just we remember unwholesome manifests are 14. Okay, and then after that, Sobana, Chitasika, beautiful manifests, 25 kind of beautiful manifests we classify into another four group. Number one group is all the time, all associate with all beautiful consciousness. That's why we call Sobana Sadharana Chitasika. And then the three virati, three kind of manifestors. Virati, abstinence. Abstinent manifestors is a three. We will learn in detail then what are they, okay? And then after that, another group is Apamanya, limitless manifestors. Apamanya, two. And then the last one, the Western manifestors, Panyindriya or Panya. We say in Pali in two different Panya or Panyindriya. Panya Indriya we call Panyindriya. Because Panya, wisdom is a kind of the faculty. That's why sometimes we use that name, two different names, Panya or Panyindriya. Okay, but both are same. Okay, so before starting discussion about the universal manifesto, we were need to understand what is the Chitasika. Okay, why we need to learn that kind of the manifesto Chitasika. Okay, so there's an example. A student of the chemistry may find numerous, chemical formula somewhat perplexing, very complicated, with the various kind of name of the elements, But, he finds the subject interesting and edifying at the time when he is seriously attempt to analyze and explain the various kind of substance, various kind of elements with the different texts. So, in the same way, a student of the Abhidhamma who read this chapter should first try to analyze and then after that explain carefully every type of consciousness and then see for himself the manifesto there's according to his own reasoning. But later he should compare his result with the original text, like the chemistry student. So like this, when we learn the Abhidhamma, so the Abhidhamma is very scientific way. So that's why very similar when we study about the chemistry. For beginner, very difficult because of first time we need to remember the name of the elements, and then after that we need text, and then what is their kind of the characteristic or something like this. Yeah? We make analysis many times. So that's that way. We should learn the Abhidhamma. Okay, so here, that's why I would like to explain what is the meaning of Chitasika. Because the manifesto in Pali is the Chitasika, isn't it? So Chitasika, we can divide it into two. Chitasika is a Chitta and an Ika. Chitasika equal Chitta plus Ika. So Chitasika manifests. Chitasika has a two words, combination of two words, Chitta and Ika. So what is the meaning of Chitta? Chitta means mind or consciousness. Yeah. Chitta. In Pali is many different names. Chitta, Vijnana, Mana, not Mana, Mana. Mana, yeah. Mana, yeah. So here the Buddha mentioned chitta here is consciousness or mind, okay? And then ika. What is it? Ika. Ika means depending on. Hmm. Ika means that depending on. That's why Chitasika means who which depend on the mind or on the consciousness for their arising. So that meaning is chitta consciousness and chitasika manifests always arise together. We cannot separate them. Yeah. But you need to understand they are always together arising, but chitta is said to be forerunner or leader of the Chittasika manifest. So maybe you confuse rising together why the chitta mind or consciousness is the leader. And the Chittasika is why the Chittasika is a follower. We didn't say like this. Just it's a nature. In your work, there's a manager, there's a supervisor, or something like the different level. So the supervisor is a leading role, then the manager leading role, then the other members. So like this, they are working together in the work, but there's a different the role, different role when they work. So like this, consciousness and manifesta, chitta and chittasika, always together, working together, but chitta is a leader. Chittasika is not leader. That's why in the Dhammavada, the Buddha said, Mano Pobingama Dhamma, Mano Pobingama. Mano, mana means mind. Pobingama means, Pobba means the four. Pobingama is a forerunner. Pobingama is always lead the manifestors. Because we discussed already in chapter 1, mind has only one kind of characteristic. There are various kind of mind, 89 kind of mind or 121 kind of mind, but only one kind of characteristic is awareness. Okay, awareness of an object is a characteristic of the mind. So, if there is no awareness of the object, there can be no contact with the object, there can be no feeling with object, there's no possession with the object, isn't it? It's not possible to arise the different kind of manifestors without awareness of an object. So that's why chitta consciousness always leading role. So there can be no experience of object. It's not possible to experience object. There can be no possession of object. It's not. We cannot recognize anything. Yeah. So that's why chitta or consciousness is said to be forerunner or the leader or the chief of the manifestors. So chitta is a chief, though they arise simultaneously arise, even though they arise at the same time. Yeah. First, we need to understand that one. Okay? They are always together, rising together. They are rising together, meaning simultaneously rising. But the characteristic of the mind is a little bit behave as a leading role or leader, as a leader. Yeah. Okay? So that's why here there's a many kind of the natural phenomena. So how we differentiate, or this is a mind, this is a manifest, how we can differentiate them. So that's why another in the manual there's a characteristic of the manifest. The characteristic of mind or consciousness has only one, awareness of an object, but there are four kind of characteristics of the manifest. All kind of manifest, 52 kind of manifest has four characteristics. This is in Pali here. Ekopada niroda cha ikalambana uttuka Shito yutta vipanyasa dhamma chisasika matta. So ekopada in Pali, isn't it? Ekopada, eka meaning is the same. Eka opada. To us. Eka plus opada, we call ekopada together. Eka opada. Eka means sometimes we say eka is a one, but sometimes we say eka is a together. Yeah. So ekopada means opada is a arising together with the mind. Arising together means arising together what? Arising together with the mind. These phenomena we can call Chitasika manifest. Okay, and then another characteristic is Niora. Niora means disappearing or perish. Niora means disappearing or perish. That meaning is all kind of manifestors always together disappear with the mind. When the mind disappears, they disappear. When the mind arises, they arise. When the mind disappears, they also disappear. That meaning ekobada niyorasa. So here the eka means together here like this. So ekobada eka niroda. That means in Pali. So Pali is like this. Ekobada niyorasa. We understood automatically. Ekobada eka niroda. That meaning. Eka is two, both words. Ekobada eka niroda. So that meaning eka niroda means eka together, niroda is disappear together, disappear with the mind. And then that characteristic is eka lambana. Eka alambana. Okay? Eka alambana. Eka means together or same. Alambana means aramana, same. Alambana, aramana. So this is an object. Same object. So mind take the object, the Chitasika, manifest also they take same object. The meaning is eka lambana. Okay? And then Eka Utuka. So Eka is together. Eka is the was together. Eka Utuka. Eka is together. Utuka. Utu is base, same base. So manifestors should be same base with the mind. So mind base is, for example, I base. The manifestor also they has I base, not the other base. Hmm. Like this, okay? So these four the characteristics. Ekobara rising together, Eka Niroda disappearing together, Eka Lambana and the same object, and Eka Utuka the same the base. So these characteristics, when we see in some phenomena, we call these Chisasika. So Chito Yukta. Chito means Chitta is the mind. Yukta means together. Yukta means associate. So the Chisika always associate with the mind as a Dvipanyasa. Vipassanā means Dvi means two. Panyasa is 50. In Pali, they count like this. 52 is only two is fast, coming fast. 250. Pali counting is not like English counting 52. Pali counting is 250. Same 52. Okay. So Dhamma Chisasika Metta. So that kind of four characteristics they have, four characteristics, and they always associate with the mind. So these Dhamma phenomena we should be known as Chisasika, mental fetters. Okay. So that's why here translation is 52 mental fetters associate with the consciousness that arise and perish together with the consciousness that they have the same object and then they have the same base as the consciousness. So these phenomena are known as Chetasika mental fetters. So right now we understand what is the Chisasika. Chisasika is mental fetters. They are always associated with the mind. The characteristic of them are four: rising together, disappearing together with the mind, and they have the same object of the mind, and then they have the same base of the mind. These phenomena we call Chisasika manifests. Okay? So I would like to explain a little bit more detail then, like this. It's with the example. When we see something, with our eye, so eye is a base. Eye is a material, eye base, isn't it? Eye base or idol, we say to the call. Sometimes we say do, dwara in Pali, chakku dwara, or sometimes we say base, eye base. In Pali is a chakku wuttu. Chakku wuttu. Yeah. So but different name that they are saying. Eye. Eye is a door or base, I do or I base, whatever we need to see something. When the visible object comes into the avenue of the eye, so at the time, various kind of mind and manifestos arising together simultaneously before contact together, before the idol and visible object is not come together, there's no consciousness and manifest arises. But when they together, with the two object and base, aramana, object and base with two together. So at the time, many kind of mind and manifestos arising together. So that's why I'm sure here the manifesta 52 kind of manifesta and consciousness mind together here arises. So 52 kind of manifestas we can call the feeling group and perception group and mental formation group, three group. But according to the manifestos, there are only 52 manifestos, isn't it? It's possible to arise, but not all the time. Not all the time and with not all kind of mind. Maybe depend on the kind of mind. 46 kind of mind, different variation here. Mental formation is various kind. Variation here, mental formation. 46 kind is, many, including eye consciousness, receiving consciousness, investigating consciousness, Fido abiding consciousness, various kind of mind. Wholesome consciousness and wholesome consciousness, many. So it's depend on that. Because we say these different kind of mind is a variation in mental formation. So in our daily life, when we see something in our body and mind happening many things, like this. Okay, so I would like to continue with the characteristic of these manifestos given in the manual is we need to understand which arise together with the consciousness, ekobada, which perish together with the consciousness, eka niroda, and then which has an identical object with the consciousness. It's eka lambana, and which has a common base with this. That means eka utuka. So these four characteristics, okay, we need to understand. When we see these characteristics or that phenomena is, we definitely say, or that phenomena is manifest. We can. Okay, so a little bit more detail. I would like to explain about the nature of the mind and manifest. So no consciousness exists apart from this manifest. The meaning is no consciousness is not possible to arise without manifest. Okay, so both consciousness and its kind respected manifests arise and perish simultaneously very fast. In very, in short time, million, billion second, many rising and disappearing. Various kind of consciousness and manifest. Okay, So, but there are some material quality. Some material qualities we cannot say. Kind of the vinyati rupa. Vinyati rupa is in the chapter 5 or 6. huh? Chapter 6. In chapter 6, we learn vinyati rupa is they are not real material, but they are together with the material, the real material. So that's why we call this is a kind of material. It included in 28 kind of material, rupa, vinyati rupa. Vinyati rupa is vachi vinyati, kaya vinyati, like this, kaya vinyati we make. So kaya vinyati is always arising with the mind. Rising with the mind. So that's why somebody they complain, why manifesta has a full characteristic. It's not enough to say ekobara rising together with the mind. It's not enough. They ask to me. They ask, why the four characteristics many? Not only ekobara, but also eka niyoda, eka lambana, eka utuka. Why you say four characteristics for the manifestos? That's why. Here the reason is some kind of the material like vinyati rupa, intimation material, arise and perish, disappear simultaneously with the mind. You see like this? So the movement, each movement is with the mind together and disappear like this. When you made slow, very slow motion like this, disappear. So the two kind of material, vinyati rupa is ekobara. They are together, arising together. So we can call these vinyati rupa as chisasika. No. Because chisasika is not enough ekobara. Should be eka niroda. Should be disappear together. That's why. That's why they are together arising, but they are not disappear together with the mind because there's a little bit behind. So that's why to exclude them, that properties of having common object is, the attribute for the characteristic of manifest. Ekobada, eka niroda is not enough. That's why eka lambana, same common object, and then ekautuka, command base. So that's which possesses the characteristics must be necessary with the four command base ekautuka. That's why. That's why we have a four. We have to discard the four kind of characteristics of manifesta. Ekobara rising together, eka niyoda disappearing together, eka lambana saying object, eka watuka saying base. So these four characteristics are required to specify the manifestos. Okay, that's why we say four kind of the characteristic of the manifesto. Okay, so here base here mean the base is eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, and body base, and heart base. Heart. Heart is not heart, just kind of the blood. We already discussed in chapter 6 of the, foundation of Abhidhamma, manual of Abhidhamma. Yeah. So there are 6 kind of base. Eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, heart base. In Pali's eye base is Chakku. In Pali, ear base is Sutta. In Pali, the of the nose base is Kana. And then the Pali term of the tongue is the Jinwa. And then body base is the Kaya. And heart base is the Hadaya. 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 Yeah. So these are called base of the various kind of consciousness. So maybe you remember, eye consciousness always depend on eye base. Ear consciousness always depend on ear consciousness. Nose consciousness always depend on nose base. Tongue consciousness always depend on tongue base. Like this. So if the consciousness depend on the eye, so then according to the characteristic of the manifestors must also depend on the eye base, because they should have the same base. Okay, ika otuka. So that's why they have the same base as a consciousness. We can say these phenomena, these dhammas are known as Chaitanya manifestors. So these 4 are called characteristic or marks of the Chaitanya manifestors. So in order for the stage to be called Chaitanya, it must answer these 4 required conditions. Without these characteristics, we never ever say the phenomena is Chaitanya manifestors. Okay, so these are, the first one is arising together with the mind. Second one is disappearing together with the mind. The third one is having the same object as the mind. And the fourth one is having the same base as a mind. Okay? Okay, so according to the Abhidhamma, mind or consciousness is accompanied or together, working together by 52 manifesta Chaitanya. We see like this. So one of them means one of the 52 kind of manifestas we call in Pali is Vedana. In English translation, feeling. And then another one, important one, is Sanya. In Pali, we call in English possession. So these 2 manifestos are very, very important. So that's why the Buddha, one Buddha classified as aggregate khanda. These 2 are separate khanda. Vedana khanda and Sanya khanda. Isn't it? Vedana khanda is only feeling Vedana. It's a manifestus. Sanya khanda is the only Sanya. Sanya also, possession also manifests. So how about the other 50 kind of manifests? The remaining 50 kind of manifests are collectively we call Sankhara. Sankhara khanda. according to the khanda, aggregate, yeah, we call sankhara khanda. Okay, so three mana aggregate here are manifested. Vedana khanda, sanya khanda, sankhara khanda. Vedana khanda is a feeling group, feeling aggregate. Sanya khanda is a perception group, perception aggregate. And 50 manifestors we call sankhara khanda, sankhara crew, or manda formation aggregate. Okay, so the 50 kind of manifestors, which is most important? If you ask, the answer is Chetana. Volition is the most important of them. So the Chetana is including in the Sankhara Khanda, isn't it? Sankhara. Chetana is a Sankhara. Chetana is not feeling. Chetana is not possession. Chetana is, including in the Sankhara Khanda, Sankhara. So these are the most important in the Sankhara, manda formation. So manda formation, manda activity, when we make, Chetana volition is very important. That's why the Buddha said, Chetana hambikawe kamman vadami. Yeah. The Buddha said, Chetana volition is, I call karma, action. When we do various kind of action in our daily life, bodily action, bhava action, manta action, any kind, Chetana is the most important one. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha, when he make analysis of the living being into 5 aggregates. The first group is a feeling group, Vedana Khanda. Second one is a perception group, Sanya Khanda. The third one is a Sankhara Khanda, manda formation group, manda reaction group, action group. And then fourth one is a Vijnana Khanda, consciousness. We learned in the chapter 1, that consciousness. Vijnana Khanda. And then last one is a Rupa Khanda, various kind of material group. So like this. So here, today we learn the manifesta, 52 kind of manifesta. We say, according to the aggregates, 3 aggregates. Vedana Khanda, feeling aggregate, Sanya Khanda, perception aggregate, and Sankhara Khanda, manda formation aggregate. Yeah, 52. So we need to understand like this. Today we study 3 aggregate. Vedana Khanda, feeling aggregate, Sanya Khanda, perception aggregate, and Sankhara Khanda, manda formation aggregate. Okay? Okay, so here we will start the discuss about the universal manifesta. So in manual, universal manifesta in manual in Pali, Sabba Chitta Sadharana. Sabba in the Pali, Sabba means all. Chitta is a mind, all kind of mind. That means Sadharana means together, associate together. So these 7 kind of manifestos always associate with all kind of mind. So that's why the Buddha called them Chitta Sabha Chitta Sadharana. Okay. So Katang, so what are they? Number one, Faso. Number two, Vedana in Pali. Number three, Sanya. Number four, Chetana. Number five, Ekakata. Number six, Jivitindriyan. Number seven, Manasikaro Chiti. Chidi or Chadi in two different versions, but it's okay. Manasikaro Chidi, Manasikaro Chadi, Sati me Chitasika. Chati me meaning the Chatta ime. So combine these two words. Satta meaning seven. Ime Chitasika, this manifested, these manifested, not this, these manifested. Ime Chitasika. Sabha Chitta Sadharana Nama. Sabha Chitta Sadharana Nama means name. The Chitasika, this manifested name is Sabha Chitta Sadharana. That meaning. Okay. So Sabha Chitta Sadharana translate in the English is a universal manifest. Universal manifest is contact, phasa, vedana, feeling, sanya, perception, chetana, volition, ekagata. Ekagata is one-pointedness or concentration. Okay, we can call concentration as well. And then number six, Jivitindriya. Jivitindriya is a psychic life. Psychic life means Jivitindriya, two kind of Jivitindriya. We already learned in chapter 6. This is another kind of Jivita. So two kind of Jivita. Rupa Jivita and Nama Jivita. Here is Nama Jivita. That's why here translates psychic life. The other one is material life. Yeah. And then number 7, Manasikaro. Manasikaro means attention. Okay. So these 7 manifestos are common to every kind of consciousness. That's why we call universal manifesto. Okay. So one by one, I would like to explain. The first one is phasa, contact. Contact is, sense impression. The English translation, they say like sense impression or object impression. For any kind of sense impression to occur, to arise, 3 things are essential. 3 things are very, very important. These are consciousness and respected sense. Respected sense means object. In Pali is Vijnana, object is Aramana, and no object. This is a base. Sorry. Oh, this is wrong. This should be base. Sorry. Type in BSE base. So base for 2. So 3. Vijnana, Aramana, for 2. 3 things are essential to arise the phasa, contact. Contact means not the other thing. These three things together is we call phasa, contact. For example, when a person is see on an object with the consciousness through the eye, so eye as an instrument, eye as a very, very major base, eye base. And then when the object present is to the consciousness through one of the 6 things, there's arise of various kind of manifesta, including content, phassa. Not only phassa, content, but also the other different kind of material. But we say here we explain content. Content meaning is one the eye, the object into the eye, visible objects into the eye. So at that time, eye consciousness arises. So together they come together, three things. Eye consciousness, eye base, and visible object. So these three things together we call phassa. Yeah. Contact. Contact meaning is like this. Not like the physical contact. Okay. So it should be not understood that the collision is contact, not collision. So in Pali it's na sangha sangadi mato, na sangadi mato ewa paso. In Pali, sangadi means a collision, collide, collision. They collide each other. That means not only the meaning. Ewa means only the meaning. So we didn't say not paso means we cannot say pasa. Pasa is not like this. So maybe you confuse. Oh, what is a pasa? So what the more example we need to understand. So like the here, I put the kind of the diagram. So the consciousness is not always in our mind. Consciousness rising when the object coming. According to the object, for example, visual object come to us, eye consciousness arises. Sound come to us, ear consciousness arises. Smell come to us, nose consciousness arises, isn't it? So different kind of consciousness not already exist in our body and mind. No, just this just arising. One, the object and base together, the consciousness rises. So here, I mentioned here like this, the consciousness and base, various kind of base, eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, heart base, and accordingly, respectively, object, visible object, sound, smell, taste, touch, dharma object. So together, like this, we call sense impression or contact phassa. So phassa is like this. Phassa contact meaning is like this. So without phassa, these three things has no chance to meet. Yeah. Okay, so a little bit more explain about that one. The context is more important. So like a pillar, which has a strong support in the ground. So strong support to the rest of the structure. The pillar, very strongly pillar. So strong support to the rest of the structure in the house. Like this. Even it's a contest to the coexistent manifest. The meaning is not only contact, phassa, but also the other manifestors arising together with the mind, consciousness. But consciousness, the contact has a different characteristic than the other manifestors. So Here, contact means not only touch. Pusadidi paso. We say in Pali, pusadidi, not touching. But it's a touching Vipassanā as a salient characteristic. First, Lakkhana, we say Lakkhana is a very obvious way of knowing the Phassa. We say Lakkhana, mark, characteristic of mark. And then another one of the Phassa is impact. That is a function. The function of Phassa is impact. Sangatana. Sangatana Pali meaning Sangat. Katana means impact. Okay, impact. And another one is manifestation, Pachupatthana. Manifestation, Pachupatthana is a Sannipata, Pachupatthana. Sannipata means coinciding. Coinciding means base, object, and consciousness together. So that meaning Sannipata. Coinciding of the physical base, eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, heart base, or object. And objects are visible object, sound, smell, taste, tangible, dhamma. And then corresponding consciousness, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, body consciousness, and mind consciousness. So they have a like the kind of the full characteristic of the concept. We see like this: the object which enter the avenue of the awareness as an approximate cause, Patatthana. Approximate cause to arise a consciousness. Patatthana means the object which has entered the avenue. So we need to understand the Phassa context in four characteristics, four way of characteristic: Lakkhana, Rasa, Pachupatthana, and Patatthana. Lakkhana means a mark. Lakkhana. Lakkhana is a mark or characteristic. Mark means somebody, when you see somebody, oh, that person is, that person. So they have some marks. They have a different kind of color or shape or, So this is we call Lakkhana. Yeah. When we practice meditation, the Phassa we see in our mind like this, according to the Lakkhana, or sometimes function. Function means impact. Impact means object, alamana, and base, virtue, and consciousness impact together. It's a function of the content. Function of the content means these three things has an impact. Yeah. So sometimes when we practice meditation, very, very low. Sound is very small sound, like the clock click 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 click. At the time we hear because the impact is more. And then Vipassanā is in your when you practice meditation in your mind, clearly understand on the nature of the facade. Coincide, like this. Coincide. Coincide in three things: object, base, over to base, and consciousness. And then proximate cause. Very, very proximate cause meaning is the cause to arise a conscious contact, phassa, is object. Okay. So we need to understand that kind of the four characteristic, lakkhana, function, rasa, and pachupattana, manifestation, and padatthana, proximate cause. We need to understand like this. All kind of manifestation like this. Different characteristic, different function, different manifestation, and different proximate cause. Okay. So phassa, for the phassa contact is like this. We need to understand. Okay. So the phassa contact is evidence. When we see someone eating very sour fruit, a person eating sour fruit, when we see the person, the phassa contact is like this, but not physically touching. But when we see the visible object in our idol, so the eye consciousness rises. Automatically, we have a saliva in our mouth because of the contact. This is because of the contact phassa. Yeah. So although there's no physical touch, there's a mental contact. There's a mental contact, only mental contact, not physical touch. So let's say it's a seeing consciousness. There's an eye, there's a visible object. When the visible object comes into the avenue of the eye base, there's a seeing consciousness rising automatically. So seeing consciousness automatically rising means because of the visible object and eye base. When these three arise together, we call phassa rises. Yeah. So phassa is something like concurrent coming together of these three things. We call phassa. Okay. So phassa is like coming together of these three things. Okay. So we go to the next one. Why we discuss about the contact phassa is first in the universal manifesta. So first contact phassa mentioned first because it precedes all other manifestas. So touching by contact, consciousness, experience by feeling, perceived by perception. So many various kind of mental activity we have. When we see something, when we hear something, like this. Yeah. So touching by contact because of the contact, phassa. Consciousness experience by feeling because of the vedana, feeling. And then perceive and perception. Consciousness perceives some information and then keep that information in our stream of mind by perception. And then by an evolution, in Pali is a Pasena Pusitwa, touching by content. Pasena Pusitwa, Vedanaya Vedayati, experience by feeling only. Vedanaya Vedayati. Sanyaya Sanjanati. Sanyaya perceive by perception. And then Chidanaya Chittedi, by evolution. So according to the Paticcasamuppada, Paticcasamuppada is a dependent origination. Dependent origination explain Phassa, Bhaccaya, Vedana, isn't it? So Phassa, contact, condition, Vedana, feeling, like this. But strictly speaking, there's no reason for their sequence. Because of these, all manifestors arising together, coexistent, so we can't say which one is fast. We cannot say which one is fast. But together, but when we explain in theory, we say like this, only theory. But actually, they arise together. And then they support each other. They support each other with different information. The Phassa and the information is just only touching with the base and the object and the consciousness. Feeling is just experience the object. So like this, different functions they perform in various ways in one mind. Yeah. So Phassa is like this. Okay. So we need to understand a little bit more, a little bit. In the Atasalini is a kind of the name of the commentary. Name of the commentary of the Manual Abhidhamma. So state for the state arising in one conscious moment. It's not balanced to say that this one first, arrive first, that one after that. We cannot say like this, the meaning. So the reason is not because context is a strong support. Context is just mentioned first in order of teaching, but it was also permissible to bring it in thus. There are feeling, there are also contact, there are also perception, there are also the contact, evolution, and the contact. So in many various kind of way, we can say that because of they are rising together. So there are consciousness and contact, feeling, perception, evolution, initial application of the mind, and many various kind. So that's why, in order of teaching, contact is mentioned first, but that means it's not the sequence of the works, not the remaining stage of the any special significance. So the meaning is they are rising together. But when we explain, contact Phassa is first, we explain, but arising together. Okay, we should understand like this. Okay, so I think we will stop here. Oh, no. Past two, no? Okay, we'll continue. Past two, we will stop. Okay, so we go to the next one, feeling. Another one, Phassa, after that, Vedana. Vedana is a feeling. Feeling is a more appropriate rendering for Vedana than a sensation, because Some scholar they translate Vedana is a sensation. They use the word sensation. But some scholar they translate Vedana as a feeling. So which one is? I think feeling is much better. Yeah. So like content, feeling is an essential properties of the every consciousness. Because every consciousness experience the object because of the feeling. Because of the feeling. Without feeling, we have no experience on the object. Okay. So it's maybe pleasurable feeling, or maybe painful feeling, or maybe neutral feeling. There's a three kind of feeling. The Buddha said in Pali is sukha, dukkha, upekkha. Sukha vedana, pleasurable feeling. Dukkha vedana, painful feeling. And then upekkha vedana, neutral feeling. But pain and pleasure, dukkha and sukha, pertain to the body as well, not only mind. In the body, pain, physical pain, we call in Pali exactly dukkha. But pain in the mind, we call exactly that feeling is dominance. Yeah, dominance, unpleasant feeling. Not pain. In the mind, we call it unpleasurable feeling. But in body, we call pain. But it's included in dukkha vedana. So dukkha vedana has two different kind. In mind, we call dominance. In body, we call dukkha. Yeah. And also pleasure. Pleasure, sukha also two kind different kind. In mind, in body. In mind, pleasurable feeling we call somanasa vedana, but in the body we call sukha vedana in Pali. So Pali is more specified, more clearly specifying the feeling. English translation not clearly understanding because the physical feeling sukha. We see pleasure also in mind. Somanas are also pleasure. But Pali is not like that. Pali is in body, sukha vedana. In mind, somanasa vedana. Different. Okay, so but the physical feeling meaning is sukha or dukkha, whatever, in body, it's not ethical important. Yeah. More important is the in mind. Manda feeling is two different kind, dominasa or somanasa. It's very, very important. Dominasa is unpleasurable feeling. Somanasa is a pleasurable feeling in English translation. Okay, but according to the commentator, the feeling is like a king. Feeling is like a king. King who enjoy the food or dish prepared by the cook. So king has a chance to taste the dish properly. Yeah. So the latter is compared to the remaining manifesta that constitutes the top complex process of mind. So strictly speaking, it's a feeling that experience object. So what about the other manifesta? Feeling experience object like the king. King enjoy king has a chance totally enjoy the food. Mm. So how about the other manifest? And the other manifest has no chance to enjoy, but they also have to enjoy the object, experience the object. They can experience all the object, but not like a feeling. Feeling is like a king. Strongly experience the object. So we say like this. Okay, so that's why the Buddha or commentator give the similar. The feeling is like a king. Okay, so king has a totally enjoy the food, but the other one, the other fun manifestors like a cook. Cook it just taste before giving the king, before uh, eating, just small things taste like this. Okay, so the feeling is important to understand in that way, and also it is that feeling experience the desirable object, a desirable or undesirable fruit of the action, karma. So desirable means desirable fruit action meaning is kusala vipaka. Undesirable fruit of an action meaning is akusala vipaka, isn't it? Maybe this life or maybe in the previous life. We already done some kind of action. Maybe that action is maybe desirable action, kusala karma, or maybe undesirable action, unwholesome action, akusala karma. So the result, the fruit coming out from that action, we experience in this life with the feeling Vedana. So we need to understand like this. Vedana experience the the fruit of the action already we have done in this life or in the previous life, many lives. Okay, so beside this manifest, there's no soul or no other agent to experience the result of the action. So that's why that's very important. A person who study the Abhidhamma just a little, and after that person asks to me, why we need to do good things in this life? Because you teach everything is just temporary, so impermanent, and then no atta, anatta. So after that, why we need to do good thing for future? We experience the only the result. So next life we don't know why we need to good thing in this life. We say like that because I think that person doesn't understand properly about the feeling. So manifestors, including feeling, there's no soul. There's no other agent to experience the result of the action. Feeling is just experience of the result of the action. So not this person or not the other person, not as a person, not as a soul, not as any other agent. Feeling just experience. That's all. Yeah. If you try to search a person, no, there's no person, there's no soul, there's no agent. Just feeling experience the result of the action. So if you understand like this, there's no question about that. Okay, so it should be understood here that what about the nibbana bliss, nibbana sukha in Pali? Nibbana sukha. We say nibbana sukha. Oh, nibbana sukha is not connected with the feeling. We answer. We say nibbana sukha. So sukha is a kind of the feeling. So they call the misunderstanding. Oh, what about what? There's a feeling. There's an experience of the nibbana or not. They confuse. So we need to consider that one deeply. Nibbana sukha, nibbana bliss, happiness, some kind of happiness in our daily life. Happiness is totally different than happiness of the nibbana. So one in our daily life, when we experience good things and then we have the pleasure of experience, feeling, and sukha is connect with the feeling, Vedana. But nibbana sukha not connect with the feeling.
Just
Not just kiriya. That kind of happiness, very highest level. So no, we cannot compare with our daily life experience of the happiness. That's a kind of the maybe you don't have you have experience that kind of experience. 2-8. 2-8. So the person who has no experience 2-8, and then another person, oh, I have too much, a lot of painful feeling of the 2-8. So, and after that, cure and disappear that ache. So at that time, there's no feeling, but he has a happiness. Oh, I'm free from that horrible twig, like this. But there's a not. It's not kind of feeling. It's like there's a this relief from suffering, relief from suffering or headache altogether, like this. Maybe you understand. That's kind of relief from the suffering. It's what we call Nibbana Sukha like this. Not connect with the feeling. So that's why it's a happiness of the relief from suffering. Nibbana Sukha. Nibbana Sukha is a kind of the happiness. The highest one is relief from the suffering. It's not enjoyment of the pleasurable object. So at that time, no pleasurable object at the time. Isn't it? You have the severe headache. So free from severe headache, you are very happy. but not pleasurable object at the time. That then pleasurable is because of the disappearing of the suffering or severe headache, like this. So that's fine. Yeah. Another we understanding another kind is Nibbana Sukha, and the other Sukha is totally different. Nibbana Sukha is not connect with the Vedana feeling. The other happiness in our daily life, we always we experience that kind of experience with the feeling. Vedana. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Okay. I think it's a very, very deep meaning. Because very, very, the person who kind of the cancer patient. Cancer patient has a no curable, but fortunately disappear the kind of cancer. The person has a feeling. That feeling is no kind of pleasurable object. There's no kind of pleasure because of the free from suffering, just free from cancer. It's a kind of the we say feeling, we say sukha, but not that sukha. That one is not working with the feeling. No experience, no experience of the object. Because the object is nothing. So maybe that one is a little bit more understand difficult to understand. Maybe just some kind of disease disappear. Very happy. That feeling is what kind of experience? You need to think about it. Just disappearing of the disease. So sometimes the kind of the experience is not connect with the feeling. Just we are happy because no experience on the object at the time. Feeling meaning, Vedana meaning is always Vedana meaning is Vedana feeling experience of them object. Objects, various kind of object. Maybe visible object, maybe sound, maybe smell, maybe taste, touch, or dharma object. Many kinds. Yeah. Okay, so we continue another one, sanya. Okay, sanya, the sanya possession, also important one. The chief characteristic of the sanya possession is the cognition of an object. Cognition of the object is by way of the marks as a blue or red or extra, color, shade, something like this. It's a sanya is unable to recognize an object that has been perceived by the mind through the sense, through the base. Okay, so that's why for many years we already seen the object. That object we remember again in our mind because of the sanya. So sanya is a very, very important one. That's why sanya separately the Buddha said aggregate. Sanya Khanda, perception aggregate separately. So Sanya is very important. Sanya has many different kind of Sanya. We see in the Sutta in many different ways. Abhidhamma also. Vipassanā, the perception, the visible object. Sanya, perception of the sound. Sanya, perception of the smells, like this. Yeah. So Sanya is many years ago, many years ago, we can remember because of perception. Not only this life, but also many life. In many previous life, something we keep in our mind with the perception, Sanya, that information is stay continuously in our string of mind. Yeah. So sometimes Sanya is very dangerous. Yeah. Sometimes Sanya, we train the Sanya, we try to practice meditation, wisdom, and concentration, and mindfulness. So we train this perception Sanya with mindfulness. It's good. Mindfulness, wisdom, concentration, that's good. So sometimes Sanya is good, sometimes Sanya is not good. It's Chipano. Yeah. Anyway, so its procedure, Sanya's perception procedure is likened to the carpenters recognizing. Carpenters, when they try to make something, so they mark in the timber because they need to carve the timber that way, in many different. So that's why the carpenters recognizing of the certain kind of wood by the mark. So he make on each that one. So like this perception also keep information as a memory. And then another example is to the treasurer specify the certain article or the jewelry of the ticket on each. So treasurer is only keep the data to remember accordingly. So like this, and then to the wild animals. Wild animal discernment in the scarecrow of the workman. So wild elements, yeah, like I like the that shade. That shade is like a human being. So when they saw the scarecrow, oh, that's a human being. They think like this because the sanya is already taken. Or that kind of shade is a human being. This is our enemies. The wild animals recognize like this by the perception. So that perception keep the information. And when they saw the scarecrow, oh, maybe that's a human being. They think like this because of sanya. So that's why sanya is we call sanya vipanasa. Yeah. In Pali, sanya vipanasa means the deviation of the perception. Yeah. Not only animal, but we also sanya vipanasa because of our mind always working with the conventional truth. So that's why sanya vipanasa is working with our mind. So sanya, therefore, the means symbol, sense perception, keep the information for a long time. Yeah. So that's why as one of the 5 khanda aggregate, the Buddha called sanya is one of use in the sense of the aggregate possession. Sanya kanda. Sanya is a sanya kanda. Possession, yeah, aggregate. Okay. So, what is the difference? Always the question. Sanya, Vijnana, and Panya. Sanya is a recognized object. Vijnana also knowing object. Vijnana consciousness. Vijnana consciousness also knowing object. Perception also recognize the object. Panya also recognize. So what is the difference? Panya, Vijnana, all are is it mostly the same? No, it's the same. Mostly the same. Recognize the object. Sanya, perception recognize object. Vijnana, consciousness recognize the object. Panya also recognize the object. So these should be differentiate from each other. So in the commentator make Sanya is like only possession of the rupee coin by the child. A child, when they see the coin, child is like coin is like this kind of shape. Just he know, not the other understanding. Okay, this is like a sanya. Sanya is like this. Sanya is just to keep the information of the shape, color, or something like this. So that's why the commentator Sanya understanding means the coin, understanding the coin by the chime. The chime, when they see the coin, oh, this round shape. That's all. Not the other. But the other person, that man, adult person, they understand. Oh, that value, that coin is 50 cents. That coin is $1 coin, something like this. They understand more than the child. So the Vijnana understand, Vijnana recognize it like this. Yeah. And then Panya. Panya recognize the object is more detailed, more analytical knowledge, like a comet. Want to see the coin, or that coin is a brown, is a how many percentage in that coin? Yeah, like this, because he know. Yeah, so chemical properties in detail. So that's why Panya recognize more detail, right? Vijnana is a little bit. Sanya is not just generally, keep the information. Common, generally not detail, not deep. Yeah, that's why Sanya, Vijnana, Panya understanding is like a child, like an adult, like a chemist, understanding of the Kwai. Okay, so Sanya. Maybe we stop here. Because we need more. Okay. Next week we will continue after Sanya, Chetana, Jivitendriya, yeah, and Manasikara, and the Ekagata Manasikara, yeah, 4. The remaining 4 universal manifesta we will discuss. Okay. So anyway, the more we understand like this, we in our mind clearly understanding every single moment. We have just only, you know, just only many things working together. Mm, not a person, just many things, feeling, experience, object, first contact, just meeting together with the three things like this. So every phenomena has their own function. They perform their own function. But we say, oh, there's a man, there's a animal, there's a human being, there's a deity. Just we say. So clearly understanding the more we are nattavada, the Buddha teaching, more clearly understanding when we knowing the Abhidhamma knowledge like this. That's why we need to study the Abhidhamma. Okay, and also when you practice the meditation, it's very beneficial. Okay, thank you very much for your watching. So before stop the our lecture, we wish the Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. The more Buddha teaching exists, the more we will get the benefit from it. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasana Chidan Data 2 in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana Chidan Data 2. Buddha Sasana Chidan Data 2. Buddha Sasanam Chiranti Jadu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye bye.